Okay, so we just finished Christmas. It's the day after Christmas, and Porter got a ton of stuff on top of already what he has, and he's only at 2. So we have got to clean our toys. It is a disaster. So we are working today on our organization for our toy bins. Yay! So to start us off, we have 5 kind of smaller bins there. I think they're 15-quart bins. And then we got some larger bins and then some labels. So our goal is that we are going to take all his toys, separate them all, and then we're going to organize the bigger toys that stay downstairs in these big, huge ones, and the smaller toys that can come upstairs in these. And hopefully it'll make our lives much, much easier. You guys are going to be amazed by the amount of toys we have. It's kind of scary. So, all right, let's get to work. All right, here it is. Here's the giant pile of mess. It's so big. So, now Jaren and I are going to sit down and sort through all these toys. We have a bin, or we have a garbage sack for ones that are broken. We have a bin to donate. We have one that are like toys that are too little, that are like baby toys that we'll put away for the next baby. And then we'll have one that's like other people's toys that have gotten mixed in our toys. I also have activities upstairs, and so I'm going to be taking those activities and sorting them into the daily bins that I'm doing. So, heaven help us. Okay, so that took us about 20 minutes to sort the toys. We didn't fully go through them, we just kind of wanted to get them sorted. So we just have like random piles, which may not make any sense to you, but for some reason make a lot of sense to us. So we've got like blocks all separated into their different things, small toys, balls, things that are for the baby, upstairs, outdoor bin, Goodwill stuff. But yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to start going through these piles and decide what we actually want to keep out of all of these piles of toys.
Send a little bit of your love my way, and I'll send mine back to you. Well, just can't you see that it's now or never?
Okay, so I've got laid out the 4 bins. Whew, that's a lot of energy. I laid out the 4 bins. Jaren just bagged up all the Mr. Potato Heads. He's a little too young for those, so we're not going to put anything in them. I was hoping to have gallon size bags, but even then they're not big enough, so I'm just using these like clear plastic bags. Jaren, would you like to model the clear plastic bags so you can see through them? So then what I'm going to do is when I actually pull them out for the week, I'll dump them out. I'll show you guys. And then I've got just some freezer bags for the smaller toys. So I've kind of separated it into like, here's like a Lego bag, a block, or this is like puppet animal bag, block bag, so then they'll go separately into each of them. But then things like cars, I'm going to separate individually out in each bin. And things like the little people, little animals, little dinosaurs, they'll have like separated, so there'll be a few in each of them. Same with stuffed animals, so it's not so overwhelming.
So baby, won't you come up to me? If you would just stop, I would say hello, and maybe we could take this somewhere. 'Cause every little time that I see you now, I can't stop myself from going weak. So now when you come and you pass my...
So I have all 4 of my bins finished. You may be looking at them and going, like, why did you put things in different places? The cool thing is you can make your own and put it wherever you feel like is a good place. For this works for us. Like in each of them, there is a little bit of balls in each of them, a little bit of cars in each of them, because that's his favorite things. So I tried to kind of separate them by like ones that are like each other. But let's look at the first bin. So the first bin, it's got Legos in it, the plastic Legos. It's also got a car track with little cars that make noise that all go together. It's also got a toolbox in it and his favorite truck set. So yeah, this one's kind of like a dinosaur build it box. The next one, it's kind of got bigger toys in it, bigger dump truck. This one's got the little wooden blocks for him to build and another tool set in it with the cars that I put that were matching that are wooden and like that stick together. Okay, the next one is his brand new train set that he just got for Christmas. This one has little animals that I put together. This one's got our one and only baby doll with blankets. And the last set is kind of cars and food. So it's got the car mat in it, a big car toy with all the little teeny cars and all the food containers. So, and it's also got all our little people collection. So it's kind of like a random box of little toys, but like you'll see, I'll be putting probably that bin in into these today. So you'll kind of see how like it actually does organize when I'm all done. I honestly don't care if it looks organized once it's out, but at least they're in tubs. It definitely looks like a much smaller amount. We still have stuffed animals, which I'm trying to decide if they're just going to go upstairs in his drawer in his room because they're not really fitting down here. We also have this stack of stuff, which is for when he gets older, and also the larger wooden blocks because he just won't use those until he's much older. So the cool thing about this is they're kind of a little themed, so I can go through all because I have hundreds and hundreds of kids books. So I can like put dinosaur books in with the dinosaurs and dump trucks books in with the dump trucks and food books in with the food ones. So eventually I will go through and do that, but really the bigger kind of toys will probably stay out in our playroom all the time. They're just harder to rotate. If not, we might put a few in the back and keep like 2 or 3 out, but that's pretty much it. So next I'm just gonna go ahead and label these bins so that they're labeled by the weeks of the month.
Won't you just sit here and stay?
So currently, I have just labeled them by week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. After Porter's birthday, I'll probably go through and label them with a little bit more details so we know like where is what if we find little pieces. But this is just for starters and kind of to see how it goes. In 2 weeks is Porter's birthday, so we will see what it looks like after that. Okay, this is week 4 because we're on the last week of December, and I'm just going to take them and put them in these extra bins, and then we'll have a nice clean toy area.
For a while. Give a little time to
Yeah, you like it? Here is the final of the basement. Whew. That was quite a bit of work, but we got the kind of the bigger toys down here, but like a third of the toys. So now I'm gonna go upstairs and work on the activity box. Okay, so I made these into activity boxes instead of the upstairs toys like I thought I would. I may be playing with things as I figure them out, but so this one's Monday. So Monday's got Play-Doh, the Etch-a-Sketch board, some markers, and then I'm a preschool teacher at heart, so the coffee things, and then you spray water on them, turn out cute. So it's just, I mean, not every Monday are we going to get to all these things. Not every day will we get to all these activities, but at least it'll give you an idea of activities to do with them to keep them busy, really. So here's Tuesdays. I have a sorter in here, practice with scissors, sight words. Really, it's just for the pictures of the sight words because he's little. His favorite new thing, which is a watercoloring thing and bubbles. Here's Wednesday's container. Wednesday's container has little dollar store puzzles, more sight words for pictures, his new mess-free crayon or markers, and his new book he got. Thursday we have a whiteboard, colors and shapes. This is a little pack and play that's just got little crayons, stickers, and a book. This is a car magnet doodle game. And then these, which I'll put little cups and stuff in here so he can sort them or throw them or whatever he wants to do. And then Friday we have, it's like a little calculator scout dog thing. It's got papers for the dot. If you've never used the dot bingo things, these are awesome for kids. I just suggest putting on something over the top of their clothes or a shirt you're not going to care about, because they do splash. Most of the time it comes out, but not all the time. So, and then a sticker book. So I will be finding more and more things to go in these, but for now these are just activity bins so that we can rotate and have something kind of fun and different to do every day of the week, and then I don't have to be creative and think of them. So here's our little activity bins. Ta-da! Okay, so this space was our dining room when we moved in, and then it's just kind of been shuffled around. So this space has actually been a blank, empty space for a little while now. But I'm gonna put some more toys and make it kind of a toy room area so that Porter has somewhere to play upstairs that's not the living room, because it makes the living room super, super messy because we have kind of a small living room. So we will try to set this up and I will see how it works. I'll probably be bringing some of the toys I left downstairs upstairs, because let's be real, it just may happen. All right, I finished this little space, so I took out books and we're gonna have, oh really? We're gonna have rotating books in there, and then I got the cute little rug out, and I got our hermit crabs taken care of. So I did pull some of the toys from downstairs. I may end up pulling them all up here. It just kind of depends. Because he plays upstairs, but if there's any other kids here, he goes downstairs. So I may just keep like half of them upstairs, half of them downstairs. I don't know. I'm just playing with it to see. But man, it sure feels good to have everything organized and in place. All right, we are all done. I could not have done that without my husband. I feel so, so exhausted. Being pregnant's hard. Oh, it's so hard, but I feel super, super productive and feel like we finally accomplished something. So I would highly suggest everyone does this with their toys. The rotation seems to be a lot easier to manage. I mean, in 2 weeks, we'll be getting another bit of toys for his birthday too, so we'll kind of see how that goes and adding things to the bin. So I hope this all works, and I hope that either you learned something or something inspired you to clean your own home, because that's what it's all about, is trying to figure this out. And let me tell you, the past like couple months, cleaning my home has been so difficult for me. This pregnancy, so I'm 13 weeks along right now, and this pregnancy has been so hard to keep on top of cleaning. So I have to inspire myself to clean and do motivational things. So just whatever you can do, if it's a baby step, if it's just, I mean, this took us hours today, but if you do it in chunks or little pieces or start collecting your bins, we went all out today with our Christmas money and we're like, this is what we're spending because this is what needs to happen for me to be a sane mom. So I hope you all have had a happy holiday and can spend it with the ones you love.